Hello. Welcome to the Library of Wiltshire. I do ask that in accordance to the library's rules, that you do remain quiet because there may be others here that are reading or studying. Thank you. Is there anything I can do for you? Okay. You're looking for some spells. We have plenty of spells here. We have books on different areas that you can look up if you're curious about an area. And we have books about stories of old times and things. And we do have many spells. We have spells for wizards and clerics and warlocks and sorcerers. And actually, we have spells for all of them. So, if you'd like, I can help you pick out a spell. Okay. Sorry, we don't get many magical visitors. Usually it's the townsfolk that are just looking for some fun stories. But I've been preparing for this, so if you like, I can help you and show you some of the spells we have. Oh, wonderful. It is my pleasure to help you. So, are there any sorts of spells that you were thinking of? More so, utility spells, or more attack spells, or defensive spells? Okay, you aren't sure. No problem. Oh, by the way, my name is Prudence, and I am delighted to help you. So, I'm gonna show you the spells now, if that's okay. Let's see. So, I apologize, all these books are a bit dusty. We don't have a lot of magical beings around here, so not often do they get looked at. So, this one is Misty Step. Alright, so just going to take a look here. If you are curious, the casting time is 1 bonus action. The range of the spell is self. The duration is instant. And a little summary. So you are briefly surrounded by a silvery mist. Silvery mist, silvery mist, silvery mist. And then you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. This spell can be very useful in battle. It's more of a utility spell, I admit. But, like I said, it can get you out of many different situations that are dire. Especially if you bit off a bit more than you can chew. Does this one interest you at all? You want to keep looking, okay? Well, this one is detect thoughts. Detect thoughts. Detect thoughts. Detect thoughts. Detect thoughts. Another very useful one. Let's take a look. So, casting time is 1 action. The range is self. The duration is 1 minute. And you will need to concentrate for this one. You will be able to read the thoughts of a creature within 30 feet. Creatures unaffected are creatures with intelligence under 3, and creatures that do not speak any language. Otherwise, they must make a wisdom saving throw. This can be very useful against humanoids, especially if you aren't quite sure what they're thinking, and if you aren't sure if they are friendly or not. This one, it's one of my favorite spells that I like to use. I'm sort of worried sometimes. I'm not very brave, which is why I stay here at the library. Don't get me wrong, I love my job here at the library. Everything has a spot, and everything has structure, and I know how everything's going to go. But every once in a while I do dream of going on adventures. You should tell me about some of yours sometime. Sorry, anyway. But this spell does not work on, well, undead or ghouls that are pretty dumb because they don't have any thoughts to detect. Which is sort of funny. Oh, also, animals, because, things other than animals too, I'm sure, things that don't really have a language or don't speak, so, it's mostly very useful, depending on where you are. Did you want to try this one? You already have that spell. Oh, wonderful, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on about it. You can just tell me if you have a certain spell and I will be quiet. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's move on to a different spell then. Okay, so this one is magic weapon. This one's very useful for those of us don't have any weapons that are already magical. Let's take a look. Casting time is 1 bonus action. Range is touch, so you must be able to touch the weapon. And duration is 1 hour. It gives +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. So basically with this one, if you have a weapon that isn't magical, you can touch that weapon and it will become magical for up to 1 hour, which can be very nice, especially that +1 bonus. You never know when you need a +1. You never know. It's always when you least expect it. What do you think about this one? Oh, you have a magical weapon? Wonderful. Where did you get that? Oh, in a dungeon? Oh my. You fought a dragon? What sort of dragon? What color was it? Really? What did the scales look like? How big were its teeth? What about its tail? Wow. And its claws? Do you have any of its claws? Oh. Okay. What sort of dragon was it? Was it a water dragon or a fire dragon? Wow. I'm just very interested in dragons. There's this book in the library that goes over all the different ones. Oh, some of them are really cool. Anyway, let's move on. So, you seem as though you have a lot of spells already, but I just wanted to show you this one because I really like it. I like looking at it. It's the Long Rest Cookbook. So, imagine you are done with a huge battle that you valiantly went through, and you are hurt and you need a long rest, but you aren't really sure how to cook. Well, in this one, there's all sorts of recipes. So this one is a pretzel, and there's all sorts of breads. Oh, and there's also different types of, here's sauteed carrots, which can be really easy if you're new to cooking. So they have vegetables in there. Oh, and if you, where is it? If you're near the sea, they have crab cakes. Oh, and if you happen to be in a cave recently, there's crispy bat wings, which look really good actually. What else do we have here? Sauteed carrots. Oh, boar ribs. And there's a stew in here. It looks so good. Oh, and if you have a sweet tooth, there's rice pudding and palm fruit slices and some muffins and anyway, so if you like food, I really recommend this one. Don't worry, we have others, so if you take this one, I will have another one to look at. You like it? Okay. You may check this one out. I'll set that right there. Right, spells. This one is a bit scary, but you seem as though you are a well-traveled adventurer. So, Animate Dead. So in this one, it is a necrotic spell, by the way. I'm not sure how you feel about that. Casting time is 1 minute. The range is 10 feet, and the duration is instant. This spell creates an undead servant for you to use at your disposal. You choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. Now, this lasts 24 hours, okay? But at the end of the 24 hours, if you'd like to keep your undead friend, you may cast the spell again. And then, well, you could just keep casting it, I suppose. In the book, it has several different rituals for summoning said undead. So here we have a symbol. It is a circle with some very odd symbols here. So this can be quite the interesting one. It is a level 3 spell, so if you are looking for a challenge, this is definitely it. What do you think? Yes. Okay, yes, of course. There you are. Is there another spell that you'd like to look at? I have invisibility and counterspell, and I have mirror image as well, which is a really fun one. Oh, the level 3 spell sort of took everything up. Okay, I understand. So the books that you are checking out for now are the Animate Dead and the Long Rest Cookbook, my favorite. All you need to do is go up to the front, and the librarian up there will help you to check them out. Also, I deeply apologize that I got dust all over you. It's all over your gear. Again, these spells, they haven't been used in a while, so it's quite dusty in here. Actually, I can help you. I can help you with that if you'd like. I have something that I can use to dust you off. Oh, good. Okay, stand still. Just going to dust, 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 dust. I'm very glad that you decided to come in here today. I sure do love visitors. allow me to dust off the sides here. I really hope that you enjoy your cookbook, 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 cookbook. I think you are nice and dusted now. I hope you feel a little bit better. And I had not mentioned this before, but we actually do have other things that you can either buy or loan out. Yes, like weapons, and I can show you here. So I know you said you already had a magical weapon, but if you were looking for more, we have this dagger. It could be a really great addition to your gear set that you already have. It's tiny and easy to hold, and maybe you could cinch it at your waist or something like that, or however you hold these. Or maybe it could go on your boot, and it could be some sort of like quick motion, like, I got you, bad guy. So there's that one. If you like great swords, I have something for you. So this one is actually a replica of a very powerful greatsword, but that doesn't mean that it's not good itself. Sorry. So it's, like I said, a replica, but it works very well itself. It doesn't have the magical power that the original has, but it's still a very sharp and in my opinion, very sleek and fun-looking sword. It has a lot of really fun detail on here. And there's detail on the top. And on the bottom here. And the handle is very nice as well. It's made out of a great material. I do personally know the blacksmith that made this one. She is very skilled at what she does. Maybe you could stop by and meet her one day. I'm sure she would be delighted to meet you. So, what do you think? Low on money. That's fine. Yes, this is one of our more expensive items. So, if you are interested and you end up with more money, then come on back. It'll be here for you. We also have... if you're running out of space with all your things that you have, if you run out of space, we have these bags here that you can cinch around your waist or tie around your waist or whichever. There's two of them that are on the belt. Very good quality, made of the finest leather, but it is not very expensive because here in Wiltshire we have a very booming business of leather, so it's rather cheap for us because it is in abundance. Oh goodness, no, we don't make it out of cattle. We have a problem with a certain type of ogre. They breed very quickly, and we generally have our adventurers. They go on quests to kill these ogres, and we ask the adventurers to bring the ogres' bodies back. The thing is, the ogres are really large, but their skin makes the finest leather. You see, we don't technically want them to be eradicated. We just want enough of them to be gone that they aren't attacking our towns, but just enough that we have a steady stream of ogre leather. Oh, that isn't something you'd be interested in? Oh, yes, I suppose ogres are sort of gross. But maybe I'm just so used to it that it doesn't bother me. Alright, I'll put this back. Lastly, we have spells. Well, sorry. they're first level spells, I forgot to mention. So if you happened to have a extra slot for a measly first level spell, we do have a few here. So what do you think? Did you want me to go over which first level spells I have? You don't have any slots left. Okay. No problem. I'll go ahead and set these back. Alright. I don't have much else to offer to you, but there are some potions that I have, but they're pretty low level. Okay, you're ready to check out. Wonderful. Well, if you'd like to come back, again, my name is Prudence, and if you need any more help, I can show you third level spells, or second level spells, or fourth level spells, or fifth level spells. No problem. I will be here for you. And, do come back and tell me more about your travels, because I'm just really curious about them. So, I mean, there's a lot of storybooks here about different adventures, but it's always more exciting hearing it from an actual adventurer. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to keep you. It was lovely to meet you, and goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful